Father's Day is just around the corner, and it's always really tough finding that perfect present for your dad.
Yeah, but it's not too late. You can still get stuff shipped like overnight or Saturday delivery or whatever. So we wanted to show some Father's Day gift ideas, and so you don't have to go to Brookstone and get some piece of crap from there. I also wanted to just show what passes for Father's Day gifts. I just did this Google search for Father's Day gifts, and look at the awful things people are giving to their dads. Like this, you think somebody wants this? It doesn't even.
That's what
It
I
doesn't
got.
even use the
That's
first letter.
that's what I got for my dad.
Oh, this just got really awkward. But seriously,
Okay, so we
I mean, come on. So we did better.
we try to do better anyway. This is we had photographers in mind, so not necessarily cameras and lenses, but other things photographers would probably like.
But then I just put a bunch of stuff in that I liked.
Oh, so it's
So there's some non-photography stuff. And it's all over the budget range too, from like $10 way
to
up.
1,000 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the first thing we had on there is an iPad. And those go from like $400 to over $1,000. And
We just got the new iPad Pro, and it's expensive, but it's awesome. It's so much better than a laptop.
that's why I put it on here, because I've been editing
love
photos and you have a lot of control, and it's very cool. If you want to check that out, you can go to sdp.io/iPad and you can see all of the different prices and options.
Use our links and support us. Everybody loves drones, especially dads. And DJI has the new Spark, which is less expensive than the others. You can get the full kit, which is $700, or just get the regular Spark, which you would operate from your phone, and it's cheaper, like $500.
Oh, yeah, yeah. There's a less expensive option. You can get cool pictures with that, and it's just fun to do. They seem to be really hot right now, drones, so I'm sure any dad could appreciate that.
Yeah, it's cheaper than getting an airplane. You really do get some of that flying experience.
Not a
You get
real
to see the world
airplane.
from the air.
That'd be a really awesome gift.
Yeah, we didn't put that on the list. I have this on my desk. It's a
You
little
do.
Mr. Coffee heater because I hate it when my coffee gets lukewarm. It's $10. It's nothing to do with photography.
Yeah, but I think this is like you're sitting down, you're editing pictures. I think this is something anyone could use. It's one of those things you might not think to get for yourself, but it's definitely a nice to have.
It only works okay, but it's better than nothing.
And the higher end, which Tony asked for this year, is Ember coffee mug, and it keeps your mug hot, keeps your drink hot. That's at sdp.io/Ember Mug, and that's really expensive. It's like $150.
What? I know I asked for it. I didn't even see what the price was.
I was wondering, I was like, wow, this
That's a
guy thinks
pricey
I'm some
coffee
kind of
mug.
like high rolling.
I would have thought it was like
Like, whoa,
$30.
excuse me.
It's a little mug with a heater built into it.
Regular coffee mug isn't good enough for Tony anymore.
This is the coffee maker we use, and it's so cool because the coffee, you put the grounds in the top part and you put the water in the bottom part, and it heats the water up and it gets sucked up through some property of water physics.
Water physics.
But the result is that the water is always at the perfect temperature, and your coffee ends up not bitter at all. It's so much better than just your Mr. Coffee or your Keurig. It makes awesome
It's
quality coffee, and it's
ruined
awesome
me.
to watch
It's
too.
ruined me for all other coffee. And you look like a chemist when you're making it.
Yeah, it's just a fun process to go through, and it makes awesome coffee. That's why I like it. The Memento picture frame.
Yeah, the Memento picture frame, they sent us a free one, and I never thought that I would like the digital picture frames, but we have it in our family room, and we call attention to it almost every day. Well, oh, remember when we went there? And we'll look at our pictures. So it's a really nice display. It looks beautiful. Like it actually looks like a frame picture. It is quite pricey. It's $600, but it's definitely something that you use all of the time and that you appreciate every day.
And we have a review on it. You can watch that. But they've made updates to the software, so now you can post pictures remotely. So you could give it to your
nice.
dad and stick it on his wall, and then like put your vacation pictures up as you go.
Yeah, or pictures of the grandkids or whatever. People are always looking for tripod suggestions, and we love the Manfrotto Be Free. It's not some cheap tripod that's going to be rickety, that your camera is it's not going to buckle under the weight of your camera, and it's going to last. It's mid-range in price as far as tripods go. Tripods are actually really expensive, so just under $300.
You can get different models too. The aluminum ones are a little heavier, but a little less expensive. It's a travel tripod, but it's good for a general tripod
Yeah, I
too.
think
But
it's
it's
good
the
general.
best travel tripod we've ever used, and it works with any camera. and everybody runs out of battery power, right? I don't know. I just recommend these for everybody. Little USB battery packs, and this particular model has the cables built in for most Android
Yes.
phones or
I like
iPhones.
that because I don't like having the big long cable.
Mm-hmm.
I got these for all the guys in my family one year for Christmas and they loved them.
Yeah, this particular model is pretty awesome.
People are always asking about your watch, so I put that in there. It's a Huawei, and that is just under $300. On the left, you can see it has a more traditional looking face. You can program different faces. On the right, it actually looks more like a smartwatch.
And Huawei recently released like another generation of watch, which is mostly just aesthetically different.
Yeah.
So you can get the silver one, or they have it in black, and you can use it. It's an Android watch, but I use it with my iPhone, and I like it a lot. It works great.
Yeah.
I like it better than the Apple Watch because the display stays on all the time. So you don't have to like try to flick your wrist to get it to display. It's just always on.
I got my Apple Watch and you got that at about the same time, and you wear that every day, and I've given up on
You
my
gave
Apple
up,
Watch.
yeah. I know fidget
A
spinners.
fidget spinner.
I got one and I like it. I'm spinning that thing all the
I
time.
know.
It's dumb, but I like it.
Eric Lowenbach got those for us, and Tony's been spinning it ever since.
And there's a trillion different designs on Amazon. If you go to that link, you'll see. So if your dad is into like hunting or Batman or whatever he's into, there's a
Fidgeting.
specialized fidget spinner that he'll think is cool. This thing, I've had it for like 20 years now, and it's pretty much changed my life. That's an overstatement. It's just a vacuum for your garage, but it mounts to the wall. It's just so handy, right? Because you
Yeah.
can vacuum your car out all the time, and it sucks the leaves up in your garage. It's just good for just sucking stuff in your garage.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just like give that some dead air.
All right. Of course, we have to plug our own book. It's $10 to $20 depending on whether or not you get the ebook or the paperback. The paperback also comes with the ebook for $19.99 on our website. So you can go to sdp.io/store and you can see all of the books we have there. We have a general photography book, a Lightroom book, and also a Photoshop book and a buying guide for people that don't know which gear to get. So there's something in there for every photographer. Check that out. I thought these gel flashes were cool because this is a way you don't have to know exactly what gear the person has or wants or needs.
Mhm.
This is just a cool way to add something to your repertoire and practice something new with lighting. So these flash gels are just $11 for all of these in the little band. It doesn't come with the flash, obviously. Shirts. This does not come with Justin. I just want to be clear. They're on sale for $18.99 right now. Go to sdp.io/tshirts. And again, this is a more general gift. You just know they like photography, but you don't know exactly what to get them.
For a limited time, if you order, it does come with Justin.
Very limited time.
Yeah. The next 5 callers.
Is that it?
That's it. Happy Father's Day, I guess.
Good luck. Tell us if you get something.
Yeah,
and
if you
your
have
dad likes
another
it.
idea for gifts, write it in the comments down below, and then you guys can comb through the comments
What
for
if
good,
people are
good
like, I
ideas.
got that for my dad and he hated it?
Oh, their dad. They need a new dad.
Not responsible. Not responsible for your dad. Thank you. And we're going to be going live to review your pictures very soon in about 10 minutes. Unless you're not joining us live, and then that's not true.
Cats in the cradle and a silver spoon.
Don't make our viewers
Little
cry.
boy blue. Just singing them out. Go ahead and end this.